What's up, scholars? This is Caden with Black Books Animated. Today we're going to be doing a review of Barack Obama's book, A Promised Land. This is a must-read book that will open your eyes to how the world actually works. This review will mainly focus on some of the success principles in the book, but Obama certainly had his own agenda in the book, and I will tell you what that is at the end. Before we jump in, please hit the like button, subscribe to the page, and hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. The American Experiment. Barack, like many Americans, struggle with the idea of America and the reality of America. The question is, which America will win this war? An America that proclaims all men equal and yet counts black people as 3/5 a man. This America finds the expression in our earliest court's opinions, as when the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court bluntly explained to Native Americans that their tribe's right to convey property aren't enforceable since the Court of the Conqueror has no capacity to recognize the just claims of the conquered. Yes, this is the America that we live in, one that aspires to be the ideal nation for the entire world to follow, and at the same time one that always seemed to fall short of her grand ideals. And yet it is this America that the hope for a better world for all people of all nations is found. Point 2. Does race matter? Barack experienced his fair share of racial slight and could see all too well the enduring legacy of slavery and Jim Crow anytime he walked through Harlem or parts of the Bronx. But by dint of biography, aka having a white mother and white family, he learned not to claim his own victimhood too readily and resisted the notion held by some of the black folks he knew that white people were irredeemably racist. This is a conversation that takes place in many black homes. The understanding that race is one factor that the world will use to keep you down, but you can't let it. Yes, the path to success for black people is harder, but it's not impossible if you're willing to outwork and outsmart the competition. This is probably one of the many character traits that Obama showed in this book that allowed him to overcome his obstacle. It is that conviction that racism wasn't inevitable that may also explain his willingness to defend the American idea, what the country was, and what it could become. Point 3. Success takes sacrifice. It seems like one of the major causes of tension in Barack Obama and Michelle's relationship was his desire to do more and be more. While Michelle supported him when he ran for senator and when he ran for president, she was not in favor of him taking on either of those challenges. Not because she didn't want the best for her husband and her family. No, it is because she wanted the best for her family that she did not desire him to run for either of those elected offices. She understood that just running for those positions was costly. She had seen this firsthand when Barack first ran for a congressional position and failed, leaving them more in debt than they were before. She also knew that those offices would take time away from her family and they would never get that time back. And if you even ask her today, was it all worth it? I'm not sure what she would say. This is my words, not Barack's. Needless to say, success takes sacrifice. And the unfortunate thing is that you're not the only one that has to pay the price. Your entire family will end up paying the price of those sacrifices, even if you succeed. And the last success point that I derive from the book is play to win. Throughout the book, Barack struggled with the idea of wanting to be a good person and doing good things in the world. One of this example is when he ran for the state senator position. The incumbent Alice Palmer decided to run for a congressional seat and endorsed Barack to replace her in the state senate. She also promised that even if she lost the race, she would not run against him. But she lost, broke her promise, and decided to run against him anyway. Many of the influential political figures asked Barack to jump out after Alice Palmer decided to run. They said, "Wait your turn," but he knew that he could win anyways, so he did not succumb to the pressure. It turned out that Alice's petition to get on the ballot was done in haste. She did not have the necessary signatures and could get knocked out from the race if Barack's team challenged it. While Barack campaign managers didn't think twice of wanting to take advantage of this opportunity to kick her out, Barack was hesitant because, in his words, he did not want to wait this way. Then Carol, one of his advisors, told him, "You're a good guy. That's why we believe in you. But if you let this go, you might as well go back to being a professor and whatnot, because politics is not for you. You will get chewed up and won't be doing anybody a damn bit of good." Needless to say, they got her kicked out. He won the race, and the rest is history. It is at moments like these where even good people have to decide what's important. The good person I want to convince myself I am, or the good that I want to do with my life. This is a struggle that those that wish to make a positive change in the world must always wrestle with. How much can I play the game before it's selling out? And will I know when I've crossed that line? But to even have the chance to do good on a large scale, it's necessary to play to win. Thank you for watching. These are some moments from Barack's books mixed with my interpretation of what he was trying to say. Be sure to pick up a copy of the book if you want to know what he really said. The link is in the description. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the page. Hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on this short review and commentary. And in the midst of these crazy times, God bless you and remember to live your best life.